Kelp9 here, with another episode from the SMP server. So, today, we're going to be constructing a kelp farm at the beginning here, and hopefully time permitting, we'll be able to get into the Twilight Forest mod as well. Because I keep dying to creepers, so I need better armor, so that I can stop getting blown up. I think most of my deaths on this server have been due to creepers, so yeah, do something about that. But first, as I just said, we've got a kelp farm to build using the schematic cannon. So I think I've got enough gunpowder for this, as you can see from that and also this checklist here. I've put everything in the chest here. So I think all that's left to do is load this up with some gunpowder and have the cannon build this. I'll see if I can do this in the form of a time lapse as well. So, gunpowder in there. It's now ready. Hopefully that'll be enough blasts. With backup there, it'll definitely be enough. Let's make sure we have this placed correctly. Yep, I'd like it there. Perfect. So, put that in there. Cannon ready. Let's go then. Okay, so it's a little bit later now. I've got this kind of set up a bit for the filling of the water for this thing. Because that was the one thing I couldn't place with the schematic cannon. Since it's supposed to be a kelp farm, we need to fill it with water. I've got a pump thing set up. I think the only thing I should have to do to activate it is to attach this. Although it might start rotating the wrong way, and then we might have to go up there and flip it. So we'll see what happens. That doesn't line up. Okay, now all I've got to do is connect these up. Now that I've got it lined up properly. Let's see, is it placing it? Oh, but I'm realizing now that I didn't and get up there and fix this. Let's see, I didn't dig all the way through this. I need to do that, otherwise it's only going to fill up this one too. Let's see here. Ah, yes, good. So now it should fill up the entire thing from the bottom up. Okay, I think this thing is done. So, go ahead and pull in this hose here. But destroy that to make it even with the rest of it. Can also plug that up. Clean all of this up. And that's taken out too. Now I've got a completely full inventory. That shouldn't matter though. Our next step here, and we're going to use the diving helmet for this to make it a bit easier, is we're going to dive all the way down here. And now I need to plant all of this kelp down here. I don't know if I have enough to actually fill this whole thing up. So we might have to run it without it being fully full. But I'll be back when I've placed what I have. Okay, I didn't even have enough to fill the first level, it doesn't look like. Which, that's a little unfortunate, but, I suppose we can run this thing to get more, or at least we, in theory, should be able to do that. Ugh. If I could get around there. Okay, yeah, that's a problem there. we need to go ahead and, like, add a ladder like we have in order to get up here. Yeah, we need to add, like, this kind of thing on the inside of that to get back out. Ouch. But, well, I guess let's run this thing and see. But it did instantly harvest a bunch. It looks like it is working. It is smelting it. And it is producing dried kelp then into the system here. When it harvests any. I guess the one problem with that is we don't actually want the dried kelp right this second. Because we need to fill this thing back up with more kelp. So I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just unplug the fan. And I'm going to undo the filter on that. So it's no longer filtered, and now we'll be getting more kelp through the system here. It should be good. We shouldn't need this anymore either. Okay, well, I'll leave this thing running, and I'll get it filled up off camera, probably. But it is nice that we have a system that works. And it is making kelp come through here. Okay, it's now a few days later from that last clip. I had this finished setting up. I had to speed it up by making another fan here, otherwise it couldn't keep up with the output of that. But since the last clip, yeah, this thing is filled up pretty quickly after I finished filling in all of the kelp in there. I also put this here in case anyone else joined during that time and the kelp started overflowing. So, I think that's it for this farm then. So, the next thing is getting into the Twilight Forest. I should probably put this knife away in the village on the way over there too. But, other than that, I think I'm gonna hang on to all this stuff. Because I used up all the rest of my iron getting this system finalized here. And I've heard there's a bunch in the Twilight Forest, because of the fact that we need more, or we need new armor. So that it'll work out better for us, hopefully. Because this iron gear is not cutting it. I think I will have us go ahead and go in with this on a full charge, though. And there we go. Just mine that over there. Oh, wait, give me that. Okay, so hopefully we'll be good to go in now. Just need to drop off this in the village, and then we'll jump into the portal, I guess. Okay, everything's been put away. All that's left to do now is to just head in. And there's a bunch of zombies coming. Let's jump in. Away we go. Well, this doesn't seem too bad right now. There's those mushrooms there. Got these canopy trees. Probably should waypoint the portal. Portal home. Just make it light purple. Okay, there we go. Now we know how to get out. Now, let's see here. We're looking for, like, how to get iron here. This is the squirrel, I think. Not dangerous. I think somebody went down that hole already. It's possible most of this area has already been looted, actually, as well. This is pretty close to that portal. Ruined structure. It's a chicken. It's a wolf. Don't know what that is. It's a good chance this has been looted already, too, though. That'd be a cicada. I don't see any evidence of someone having gone in here, actually. I've forgotten torches. What is that thing? Wild deer. Okay, that's not why we're here, though. Torches. Torches. Wonder what's up there. Torches, torches. Those are definitely spiders. Okay, so maybe this hasn't been, there's swarms spiders. Maybe this hasn't been looted yet, then. How do we deal with these things? I think we've probably blocked them from spawning more. Oh, come on. Really? Need it to be like... Got him. Let's see. How many more are there in there? Hiya. And finally him. Heh. Not quite as good as I was hoping. And I got these modded mangrove trees, I guess. Yeah, that was pretty terrible loot, actually. Is this where... Is this the Naga? Because this is the one that we're supposed to start with, if it is. And also, is there a way of respawning it? Because this one's most certainly been taken out already. Yeah, I don't know that I can respawn this thing. I think that chest would have generated when it was slain. So, I think there's nothing left in here. Cave. Let's see here. Yeah. Really? There we go. Think that's all of them. Hopefully I can find some iron down here. They dropped a potato. Of course they did. This is definitely a cave. Are you just a regular spider? I don't think those are friendly. You dropped wheat. Go away. Ooh, diamonds. Oh, without an iron pickaxe, I can't actually even mine those. What in the world? Uh-oh. Really? Precious junk's gonna keep me from picking up my actual stuff that I want. Whoops, I made him a staircase. Really? No, stop it, you. Okay, that guy thought he could pursue me and keep me from leaving again. Really? I do need to come back with better armor. But I ain't gonna let that annoying skeleton get away with what he just tried to do there. Get out of here, you jerk. These caves are too mob infested, and why was there no iron anyways? Oof, finally. Something useful. Finally. Yeah, I guess I'll just mine all this iron out of the cave, and then I'll probably head back to the overworld here. Couldn't exactly find a boss to slay. I might have to ask around with other members of the server to determine where one might be. Okay, made it back from the Twilight Forest in one piece here. I smelted up the iron that we got from the cave already. And that's actually a decent amount here, like 3 stacks. So, that'll be very useful. I also, on the way out, went back and mined those diamonds that we found, too. So, I got 4 of those now, had 1 left. Made a jukebox with one of them so I could listen to that record. So, there's that, too. But I think that's all the time I've got for today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. If you really liked it, please consider subscribing. And, well, that's about it for me for today. My name is Pellbug9, and so long until next time.